Welcome everyone to another episode of Around Akiba Hobby. We're here at the office of Daikikogyou again for another figurine review. And today with special guest, Sophie.
Hi!
So today's figurine, we have this beautiful girl over here. Her name is Ball Nadesiko. So what's your first impression of the figurine?
I think she's super cute. She's really adorable and the quality is really high. That's my initial impression.
We actually had another figurine from the same series on the show before. It was Ball Pikyo, and this time it's Ball Nadesiko. So basically it's like a fantasy world, and these ladies, they're playing baseball with each other, but it's some kind of magical baseball. So in the manga she's actually a pitcher, but now she's a batter.
Ooh, okay.
And I guess she's using her sword to hit the ball.
Oh, that's what she's using as a bat?
I think so.
Oh, okay. It looks like a sword.
It's like a magical sword, and apparently she also has some magical powers. Like,
oh, really?
She can use the elements.
Oh, cool.
Fire, water, earth, and wind. Sounds pretty strong. She's actually the leader of a group called the Saber Centurions, which is, a group in that manga. And I think that's also why she has the saber as the bat.
Oh, because she's the leader? Okay.
Yes. And she can use all kinds of elements to, manipulate the game in her favor, I guess.
I love her little baseball uniform. I wish the people that actually played baseball wore outfits like this. This is much cuter. Maybe then I would be interested in it a bit more.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I love the wings. She's got a lot of wing motif on her. Is that because she's the leader?
I guess it's because she's the leader, and it also has something to do with her team. It represents her team.
I see.
And she also has elf ears.
Is her entire team elves? When we looked through the manga, it looked like her entire team were like a team of elves.
A team of elves. That sounds good. Yeah, I think so. The last figurine character that we reviewed, she also had elf ears.
Oh, really?
They must be all elfish characters.
Oh, cute. And she's even got the little, what do you call these? Spikes? Even the small little details have been included. Something that really catches my eye about this figure is the fact that underneath her hair is pink. Her hair is obviously blonde, but then the underneath is this really nice pale pink, and it's gradient upwards. So it makes her stand out a little bit more, I think.
Definitely. Also, her hair, the shape of her hair, it's just so white and a little bit twirly.
Oh yes, little curls at the end.
Curls. And I like the ahoge.
Oh yes.
Just one hair standing out.
Coming out from her hat here.
Yeah.
And I think the pink from her hair also helps to bring out the pink from her little leg garter, her bra here as well, and then the details on her underwear. It just brings the whole coloring together really nicely.
Yes. Overall, I like how certain colors reappear in the figurine, just like you mentioned the pink, but also the green. There's this little detail on her sword or her bat, which is green, but also her eyes are also greenish.
Oh yes.
So if you're also a cosplayer, would you think cosplaying her at an event would be
I would
popular?
love to cosplay her. Yeah, I really like this outfit a lot, and I always like to cosplay blonde characters. I feel like it just matches me well, so I would definitely love to cosplay her. And this is a very cute outfit.
It's very cute.
I like her pose as well. I feel like I want to use this pose for future cosplays. It's really good, right? It's because it shows off the prop, but then also it's really cute and sexy. So yeah, she looks great.
Definitely mentioning the sexy part, of course, the pose, but also actually in Ball in the manga. So I think there's a rule: if you lose, your clothes fall off.
Are you joking?
This is true. Something like that.
Wow. Okay.
And I mean, it's just a regular manga. I don't think it's R-rated, but it's
just a little bit toes the line a little bit.
A little bit. Just and that's
a bit spicy.
So that's why pose and her revealing the skirt is very high up.
Yeah,
so she definitely has a sexy pose. And as with most of Daikikogyou's figurines, you can actually remove parts of the shirt to reveal a little bit more. And one interesting thing is this face is also exchangeable.
Oh.
There's some sort of ahegao face where she's sticking out her tongue. It's also pretty cute. But I think with the character, she's the leader, it makes it even cuter, because you wouldn't imagine the leader doing these kind of things.
That's true.
So definitely there's a lot of yapmoe going on with this figurine.
So what parts on the figure can actually be removed and changed?
Yeah, good question. So definitely the wings can be removed, as well as the head. Her belt can also be removed.
Okay.
and also part of her shirt. The skirt can also be
okay.
So Sophie, seeing all the different variations,
Yeah.
which face do you prefer the most?
That's really hard for me to say. I think it depends on how I would display her. If I was displaying her with not her entire outfit,
Yes.
then I think I prefer the Akiba face.
Yes.
It's really cute, but also I think if I was to display her with all the clothes, it maybe wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I
That's
think
true.
I would keep this the regular face. And both of them are really detailed. Like there's even a little bit of like gloss on her lips that is really cute. For the Akiba one, I noticed that also her tongue was a little bit glossy as well, so that was a really cute detail.
This tiny detail though makes it perfect, right?
I think so.
Her hands, like usually hands are like the most difficult thing to draw as an illustration and then also bring it to real life. But like the way she's holding both sides of her bat or sword, like it looks very.
It's very elegant.
Very
right?
elegant, very elegant and soft and like smooth, kind of.
And even her nails are painted as well. I noticed.
Yes.
Like it's a little bit pink to match her hair, so that's super cute. And that's again, as the colors are all coming together. So, yeah. I really like the contrast though between like that elegant elf feel and then baseball. Right?
True.
It's kind of contrasting, so it makes for something very like unique and cute. So
Definitely. I think that's what they were aiming for, something unique. So you have all the elements, sports, and there's elves, and there's cute girls, and swords, fighting, fantasy, magic, uniforms.
I don't think I've ever heard of a sword being used as like a baseball bat before, so first time.
It's always the first. So this figurine was actually made in a collaboration with Hobby Japan and Daikikogyou. So Hobby Japan is a publisher in Japan. This character, the design for this character was illustrated by Tony Sensei. The sculpturing was made by Tsutakaze Sensei. And the coloring was made by Taishodo Akechi Sensei. She's a 1:6 scale figurine with an approximate height of 22 centimeters.
The order deadline for this figure is May 8th, 2024, and then the release date is actually going to be in September 2024.
Sophie, you also collect figurines yourself?
I do indeed.
So how do you usually make choices for figurines?
I usually choose my figurine purely based on aesthetics. I go for just whatever figure I think looks good and will look good in my collection. So even if like a figure comes out of my favorite character, if the figure I don't like how it looks, then I usually won't get it.
Right.
But if it's a character that I don't even know or I haven't even heard of before or I don't know what it's from, if it looks beautiful to me, then I will still get it. So that's usually what I base it on.
Nice. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Sophie for joining today.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll put all the information about the figurine in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Also make sure to follow Sophie, Peach Milky on her socials. Stay subscribed for more figurine reviews like this. Smash the like button and see you next time around Akiba.
Bye!